Good morning, y'all. We're gonna cook a little something this morning. Y'all, I didn't sleep good last night. Do y'all ever do that? I've got me a jalapeno pepper early this morning, and I'm gonna take all these seeds out of it. I know that. I hope y'all had a good night's sleep, even though I didn't. I hope you did. But you know, I found out through life, and let me turn y'all down a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. I found out through life that if you wake up in the middle of the night, which I woke up at 1:30. Now, isn't that awful? 1:30 this morning. That's how long I've been awake. And anyway, I could not go back to sleep. I laid in there probably 30 minutes, and I rolled, and I tossed, and I turned from one side to the other side. And I did all this stuff, and I thought to myself, you're not going to go back to sleep, Brenda. You might as well just get up. So, y'all, I feel like that sometimes we just need to get back up. This is a jalapeno pepper, by the way. I'm having it for breakfast. Get up and do something. So here's what I did. I got up. And I fixed me a pot of coffee. And so I put y'all, and I know most of y'all know this, but I don't drink coffee out of a cold cup. So what I did is I put a little bit of water in my cup, maybe 3 inches, in my pottery cup. And I put it over there in the microwave and turned it on 2 minutes. Well, it got to boiling. And that's a good thing because I wasn't ready to use it right then anyway. So I boiled it of the water. And then my coffee was perking and everything. And so after my coffee got perked, I poured the water out, and my cup was so hot and good, and I poured my coffee in it. Because that way your coffee doesn't get so cold so quick in those cold cups. So that's how I do it. Now, you know, of course, to each his own, as I always say. But that's how I do my coffee in the morning. I heat my cup up. And, all right, I've got a whole jalapeno pepper here, but no seeds and no white stuff. See, I got it down here right down here, okay? Oh, anyway, okay. All right, so I got my jalapeno, and I'm going to put them in the skillet. Ooh, there's a little mist. Well, we're just not going to cut it up. And I've got some onions that I had out somewhere. Let me find them. I found them. They were on the counter. Here they are. Y'all, I got to thinking last night or this morning, why didn't I sleep good last night? Now, that's the question. And I think I know why. And I'm going to try not to do this anymore. Last night was church night. The Wednesday night prayer meeting and supper. So it was really good. And I think I ate too much of it. That's what I think. Because most of the time at nighttime, I don't eat a whole lot at nighttime. Like for supper, unless I'm going out. And then I don't really like to go out at night. I'd rather go out in the middle of the day and have lunch out than I had supper. So anyway, well, y'all, this is little green onions I'm cutting up, in case you want to know. And so anyway, I ate too much. I think that's what it was. And I went to bed on a full stomach because by the time we got out of prayer meeting and our Bible study, it was, I think it was 7 o'clock or 7:30. Anyway, it was later than I should have been up eating supper. But I'm going to continue to go, and I'm going to continue to eat it. All right, I'm going to put a pat of butter in here with this skillet right here. I'm going to turn it on high just to get it hot a second. I'm going to put just a little bit of olive oil in it. Butter likes to stick sometimes, doesn't it? Or not stick, but burn. I'm gonna stir this around with my spatula a little bit. I'm gonna cook it for just a second. Now listen, what I bake it is I've been up so long now and I've already had 2 big mugs of coffee. I had that on the porch. It was dark out there. And I went on the porch early this morning. I guess I was out there about maybe 2:15, something like that. Sitting in my swing, drinking my coffee. and I just sat and meditated and thought about stuff and listened to the world come wake up. That's what I did. But anyway, I decided I'm going to come in here and cook me an omelet. And so that's what I'm doing this morning. I'm already dressed for the day. I got on me some, there's some flary type pants and a little top. I'm ready for the day. I also fried me 2 pieces of bacon ahead of time to go in my omelet. And when I looked in the, I like to cook my greenery or whatever's going to be in my omelet just a little bit. I don't want to get it done, but I want it to be kind of on the way, okay? And I have this much cheese left. This is that red rind cheese, and this is all I've got. So what I'm doing is I'm gonna take this little box grater right here, and I'm gonna grate me some cheese to go in my omelet. I know that you know what I'm talking about. Sometimes you'll have this little tiny piece of cheese and you wonder, what can I do with this? What this little teeny bit of cheese I've got right here. I'm going to get all of it out of there because, alright, so this is how much it grated up to be right here. I'm going to put it in this little bowl right here. It's a pretty good little bit for an omelet. It was probably an inch square anyway, wasn't it? Like that. Okay. Looks like our little stuff has cooked a little bit, so I want to get rid of it. And I'm going to twist it like this, so I want all that grease to go down in the bottom, okay? I don't want the grease into here, so I'm just letting it drain back down. Give it a minute. Just give it a minute. We've got our onions and our peppers kind of sort of sauteed just a little bit. Not much, but some. Mash it a little bit. Okay. Let's see if I can get it out without letting any of it fall back down in there. I need to turn my eye down. Let me do that. I don't want it hot. Okay. Got our jalapeno peppers and our onions and a little bit of cheese, and we've got a skillet and we've got bacon. Now I've got some eggs right here, and I'm gonna get me out one, and I'm gonna get me out 2. I'm hungry early in the morning like this. What I do is I eat a healthy, good breakfast, which eggs and onions and peppers and all that kind of stuff is good for you. All right, I'm going to get these 2 eggs out right here, and we'll crack them over here, and we're going to see if they're a double yolk. Somebody gave me some double yolk eggs. I don't know if these are going to be double or not. That one's single. That one's double. So I got 3 egg yolks and 2, and 1 was just single. I'm going to put a little black pepper in it. I'm going to put a little salt in it. I'm going to beat her up good. And we're going to have us an omelet here in 2 shakes of a happy sheep's tail. Now, you can put whatever you want to in an omelet, y'all. You can put little diced ham. That's so good. You can put whatever you want. A lot of you didn't sleep good last night because you were worried about something. Or something was on your mind, and every time you rolled over, you thought about it. I know. You know how I know? Because I've been there too. I've been there. And you just say, Lord, please help me go back to sleep. I know I can't do anything about this at midnight. Help me go back to sleep. All right, let's cook this omelet. I'm getting hungry. Put it right there. I think you can see, can't you? Can you see? I'll pull you over here closer in a minute. All right, so I'm going to take this same skillet right here and my spatula. Make sure I do it around. I've got plenty of grease left in there, so I'm not going to put any more. I put that butter and that little bit of olive oil. So I'm going to put my eggs in here. And remember, this is 2 eggs, but mine just happened to be 3 yolks. And I've got it set real low. I've got it on number 4. Now, I'm going to, come over here a minute. Come over here. I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show you like this. I believe this is going to be better. Can y'all see okay? I'm going to pull up on one side like that and let that raw egg go down in there like that, okay? Now remember, I've got it on low. I got it on number 4. I'm going to pull a little bit, baby, right here. Let some fall down in there. And I like to do it like this because that way I don't have any raw egg in my omelet. And I like to use a pan that's kind of the size that my omelet's going to be. Now you see how it's slowing down right there? And I hadn't got as much to pull up. All right, so now I'm going to put on my stuff. And they're kind of tender a little bit. I'm going to put my cheese. I'm going to put my bacon. Get my spatula back out. Now then, here comes the hard part. I'm going to try to flip some of this over onto this, okay? Like that. And I'm going to press it down a little bit. And that, and kind of go up under it like that. Just a little bit. Okay? And that cheese and stuff's going to melt in there. And this egg that I put on top of there, right there, it's going to be hot. Let me get me out a little plate. Now, I tell you what, I like tomatoes in my omelet, but I didn't have any. So you just use whatever you've got. Just whatever you've got. All right, there's my omelet. Now, there's a little couple of pieces of bacon that fell out. I won't eat it. That's for sure. Okay, let's get us a fork. Y'all ever eat hot sauce on your omelet? I do sometimes, but this morning I just don't feel like I want it. So I'm not going to turn my out. And here's your omelet. It's real easy to bake. And then you probably want to see the other side. That's it. Uh-oh. But see how it's melted in there? All your cheese and all your good stuff is in there. And y'all, this is good for you. I mean, what's not to like? You can see up in there. Can you see it? How good is that? My cheese is all melty. They're real easy to do. Now, I don't fry anything in that skillet over there. I saute sometimes, but I don't fry in it like fry a piece of meat. Because when you fry meat in a skillet, the next time you cook in it, it sticks. So I've got several skillets, and that one is my scrambled eggs or my eggs or something like that skillet. And these jalapeno peppers are very good for you. Just take the rib out and those seeds out, and then all you got is the good flavor of the jalapeno pepper itself. This one's got a lot of bacon on it. Whoop, it had. I did have a lot of bacon on it anyway. This is real good. And remember, you don't have to put this kind of cheese. You can put what kind of cheese you want to put. I just happen to have that little bitty bit left. You can put bacon in it. You can put little ham in it. You can put sausage in it. You can put no meat in it. As far as vegetables, you can put little tiny pieces of broccoli, onions, any of your peppers, your bell peppers, your red, your orange, your yellow, all of those you could put in it. I like mushrooms in mine. I didn't have any of those either. I just use what I have, y'all, to go in my omelet. I look in the refrigerator and see what I've got. And that's what I use, okay? But I've been up a long time this morning, and I'm glad that y'all are up with me. But if you can't sleep, and you're tossing, and you're turning, and you're thising and thating, get up. Just get up. Because I know you're miserable laying there. Get up. And then this afternoon, if you feel sleepy because you got up so early, get on the couch or in your bed or something. Put a little cover over your feet. I like my feet covered up when I take a nap. Do y'all? I just have to have some cover on me. Even if it's hot weather, I got to have a sheet or something over me. I can't sleep with no cover. Just laid up there like that. I can't do it. So when I'm on the couch, sometimes I've got some little blankets out there. And some of y'all gave them to me, little quilts and blankets. And I cover up with those. And I might take me a 15-minute nap or something. But if you get sleepy this afternoon and your body says, hey, you're tired, you need to rest, then rest. And take you a little nap. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. It's good for you. So your body's going to tell you what you need to do. If it tells you you're thirsty, then get in there and fix you some water or tea or something and drink it. Listen to your body. If it says you need to get up and walk around something a little bit because you're getting stiff, well, then do that. I love y'all. Have a great day today. And tell me if you sometimes wake up in the night, and is it because you ate too much before you went to supper? Is it because you're worried about something that you can't do a thing about? Or maybe you're hurting? You're aching somewhere or hurting somewhere? I hope you sleep good, though, and I hope your toes feel good under the sheets when you go to bed tonight. Love y'all. Have a great Thursday. Bye-bye.